Okay, folks, we have another episode of OnlyStans today. We have Alexis Morgan. I'm very happy to have you here. I feel like we've been talking about doing this for a while, so happy to have you in beautiful New York City. It's your first time in New York, did you say it is?
No.
Yeah, you just complained about the weather. How's your New York time been?
It's good. It's just like it's hard to have a good time when I'm freezing my ass off.
It's not that cold. I mean, as a Floridian, do you guys purchase jackets a lot? What's your jacket scenario?
We keep them in the back of the closet for that one. Like, they think there's like 2 days a year that get cold. You
strike me as the type of gal that would walk around in like a fur coat and a mink coat.
Oh, when it's cold, I take my comforter in the car.
I could see you having a mink coat. You're looking like Joe Namath on a sideline. For Christ's sakes.
Totally.
I could easily see it. So I know you're ready from Florida. Where in Florida are you from?
Miami, Florida.
You're from Miami.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Born and raised.
That's like when people say they're from Manhattan.
Yeah.
So what's it like going to high school in Miami?
I feel like you grow up fast.
Yeah.
You know, like at 15, 14 years old, I was already at the club.
So were you guys going to like legit clubs in Miami when you were 15?
Oh, yeah. I used to go to after hours when I was like 14, so throw some shades on. And, you know, we just grow up fast.
That's terrifying. Did you have a fake ID or were you just hot?
I totally had a fake ID. And being hot also helped.
What was your fake ID state?
State?
Yeah.
It was just Florida State.
Oh, we had different states. I had a Connecticut fake ID. I had a Connecticut. I had a Pennsylvania. I never had a New York.
Luckily, it was like my aunt's.
Oh, see this was the whole thing. So I got my first fake ID probably when I was about 17, and we would get the fake ones
from like websites or something.
That are Connecticut, yeah. Like you order from like a Chinese website, they would send it to you in some sort of box, in a cardboard box, and then you do like an order. Like all your friends would be like, "Oh, we're doing a fake ID order. You want to get in on it?" And then you get two. Mine was 50 Hanson Road, Darien, Connecticut. I actually had a sick pool. I looked at my house one day. I had a great pool. But, and then probably when I turned around, like I was 19 or 20, I realized the real best thing to have is someone that looks like you.
Yes.
I realized that's way better.
And that you're going to remember all their information too. Yes. Sometimes people don't, and they'll ask you like, what's your sign?
Ooh.
There you go.
You a sign girl?
No, I don't care for that.
What's
I know
your sign?
Taurus. And Libra rising in Aquarius moon.
I don't know what that shit means, dude.
I have 3 good ones, but I don't really know. Like sometimes it could I'm like, oh, that's spot on, or it's one of those things. Who knows?
It seems like a weird thing. I'm happy you're not one of the astrology girls. The astrology girls are scary.
And they really believe like that's the only way. Like sometimes girls won't even like fuck with a guy just because he's like the sign that like hurt their heart like before. Yeah, they're like dead a whole like horoscope guy.
Fucking women, man. They're just going crazy with their astrology. Last time I was in LA, actually. We were talking about LA before we started. I was at a rooftop bar on a Monday night, and there was a astrology meetup. It was just 50 astrology girls hanging out. Well, they were like burning cards, doing prayers. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is it like the crystal things and things?
It was pretty weird. Oh. It was pretty weird. Anyway, this is an OnlyFans show, so let's discuss some OnlyFans stuff if that's okay with you. So, Alexis Morgan, you're a star in the industry, I guess I would say. I would say more in the industry in that you do the pornography as well. Yeah. When did you start doing that?
2019 January.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're what I call on the show a pioneer. You did it before COVID.
Oh, yeah.
How'd you get into it? Fill me in. How'd you get in the game?
So it started off like I used to do pageants, so I've always wanted to be on the camera. I know.
You were a pageant girl?
Yes, I could even send you the picture.
Did your mom make you a pageant girl or you wanted to be a pageant girl?
My mom didn't want me to. So I was actually paying my own pageant fees and everything and putting myself in.
Whoa.
Yeah, I won titles and everything.
Congratulations. How many you win?
3 of them.
Yeah, so you're a pageant girl, and how'd you get into the whole game, the whole industry? 2019, you said, January?
Yeah, I started obviously trying to grow my social media.
Yes, of course.
So I started doing I did a lot of little viral videos as a grandma and the funny stuff. Yeah, I'm a grandma character.
You're a grandma character?
Yeah. She pranks people in Walmart, takes her butt out and stuff like that. I dress up like a little old lady and things.
Do guys enjoy the old lady dress up?
Honestly, it's my old lady videos. I film as it on my OnlyFans, and it's my number 1 selling video.
Ooh, guys
Me
are into
getting
grannies.
Screwed as a grandma.
Guys are into grannies, huh?
Yeah, I think they're into grannies and then the really young girls. Yeah, I mean,
in between.
Yeah.
you know,
I'm fine with the middle. I don't need to go the extreme on either one.
it's a big thing.
Yeah. Anyway, so you're making your grandma videos. You're showing your ass in Walmart.
Yeah, so that was like part of it. I did like the Fanbus, which is like the little
talk
fuck
about
bus
it. We'll talk
podcast and all
about
that good
it. Yeah,
stuff.
we'll talk about
So all of that stuff was kind of just like me growing, me showing my personality, and obviously mixing with the stuff with like the hot.
So let's discuss Fanbus. Do you run Fanbus? I'm kind of confused. About
Yeah,
that.
yes.
So you're the owner and CEO of Fanbus.
Yes, and I have a business partner.
And what is Fanbus exactly? Fill me in.
So it's kind of like it is a fuck bus.
It's a fuck bus.
It's a fuck bus, but sometimes we do have like interviews on it that are not having to do with people that are they don't have to be in the sex industry.
Okay.
And I've filmed like about 10 already, like interviews on there. So we're going all on YouTube and trying it all. But most of the time we're just I get on the bus and then we pick up guys. So it's different. Like, so the girls were looking for guys like out in the street.
Yes.
So it's a little bit different than whatever you've seen before.
So the gist of it though is you're driving around picking people up and they're banging on the bus.
Yeah. Or we like hook up a fan with their favorite Instagram model or porn star, content creator.
And between me and you, they're not really guys like off the street, right?
Well, it has been. Sometimes we do,
really?
of course. Naturally, we have like the guys that like they sign up for it because they do have their own OnlyFans page. But we have had times where it's very authentic and like we just go out and like, for instance, this one time we posted on Instagram like, okay, who's around North Miami? I think it was North Miami. And somebody posted they were working at Chick-fil-A and I'm like, oh my God, this would be insane if we can get him on. So I was on like the bus with this other model and then we showed up to his job and then we got him out of his job. He brought his food, whatever.
So you got Chick-fil-A out of the deal.
Oh yeah, we put his like also to his penis inside the buns. Yeah, so it was like a different kind of sandwich. Yeah, so that was like super cool. And he said he got fired, but I never checked up on him. Like he messaged us the day after, like, oh, I got fired because one of his coworkers outside ratted him out because you know how like they like are outside because the line is so long. Yeah. So they peeped what was going on. But yeah, that was one of like my favorite times actually.
Sounds like someone was jealous about him getting a threesome. So could you fill me in more? So you guys had a threesome with the Chick-fil-A guy? Mm-hmm. How'd that go? Was he good?
Yeah, actually, that's why I was down.
And that was as authentic as possible.
Yeah.
It was straight up out of Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I put a condom on him, of course.
Obviously. I mean, how could you not, obviously?
But
that's interesting, man. I'm
yeah, he was
jealous.
good looking. But, of course, when I was, like, looking at my the Q&A answers, I was, like, looking at their little profile pictures. And I'm like, oh, this one's close by, so let's go do it. And I was feeling a little wild that week.
Did he Chick-fil-A, yeah.
Did he finish with a my pleasure? I have to know.
What do you mean, like
Chick-fil-A? They always go like my pleasure.
No, that would have been really funny though.
Yeah, I would almost be scared to fuck a Chick-fil-A worker. They're like robots. They really are just robots. I love them. I'm a massive fan of
it's very like
it's literally like just they made robots.
I know, and it's in the like I always thought that they were supposed to be really Christian.
Well, Chick-fil-A is like the owner is. That's the whole thing.
Right.
Like, I think
and that's why they're not open on Sundays.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which sucks. It would be great if they were open on Sundays. Yeah. But
I know that's when I crave it for some reason.
Hey, you know what? You always want what you can't have.
Yeah,
and
that's
you can't
so true.
Chick-fil-A on Sundays. But yeah, that's interesting. Good for him. I'm really happy about that. And what's your Chick-fil-A go-to order?
I like the spicy chicken sandwich. Add lettuce and extra tomatoes. I love tomatoes.
Interesting. Okay.
No pickles. I only like to eat pickles outside of the sandwich. It's so weird. Like I'll eat a whole pickle, but if it's chopped up into a sandwich, it doesn't go together for me.
Interesting. Hot take. I feel like I didn't really like pickles growing up, and now I'm growing into my pickle love, which is enjoyable. And chicken, I actually learned recently you could order like the fillet of chicken, just that, and not the whole sandwich.
Oh yeah, and or even just eat one of the buns if you're feeling like a little.
Yeah, I like the grilled nuggets. The grilled nuggets are great.
Yeah, and with the little Chick-fil-A sauce.
Chick-fil-A is like 120 calories a packet.
Are they sponsoring
I don't know why.
this episode?
I just gave you a bad fact. I just gave you a bad fact about Chick-fil-A. 120 calories per little sauce cup is a lot. I just like Chick-fil-A.
It is.
You brought it up. I didn't.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That is true. And I keep looking at your red hat now. I feel like it's a Chick-fil-A hat.
No, this isn't a Chick-fil-A. This is a bar in Nashville. It's not a Chick-fil-A hat. I wish I was sponsored by Chick-fil-A. Right. But so Fanbus, moral of the story, are you the one driving the bus?
Yeah, most of the time I 75% of the time I have been, but of course sometimes I'm traveling, so we have a whole team in there.
Ooh, so those Fanbus videos that you're not involved in?
Oh, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I haven't filmed one in a while actually.
As an outsider, I would have said, "Wow, I'm tuning into Fanbus. I want to see Alexis Morgan." I'm thinking.
Right. Well, I mean, there's some of me in there. But, they want to see all kinds of people.
Are you ever going to make a comeback?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a real good video next month picking up somebody from jail.
Ooh, you got it planned up already?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick him up in the bus.
And this
He's
is
coming out of
authentic.
prison.
He's actually coming out of prison?
Yeah, he's actually coming out of prison.
Ooh, that'll be a good one. What do you foresee happening?
Well, I mean, he's gonna come out with all his like property and things and whatnot. This is gonna be like very shocking to him. He's never seen the bus. He's like an old porn star.
Can you foresee how long he's been in prison for? Do you know that?
Yes, like 4.5 years.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it's gonna be his first nut. Big pressure on him.
Does he know this?
But he's been on the like another bus before, like the other bus.
I'm also not gonna lie to you. He's probably jerked off or maybe done other things in prison.
That's not so true all the time.
Do you think this guy hasn't came in 4 years?
No, yeah, jerk off, yeah, of course.
He said first nut. It still
yeah,
counts.
he's busting nuts on my pictures. Come
It's
on.
still a nut.
Yeah.
You're gonna be his first sex. That's gotta be a great feeling.
Yeah. That's why I can't wait to film it. It's gonna be.
And does he know yet, or it's a surprise?
Oh yeah, I've already told him.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah,
Talk about
he
that.
said he's doing his dick exercises right now.
Talk about good feeling. Talk about a good feeling.
Yeah.
Imagine that. You get out of prison for 4.5 years and you just got a beautiful porn star waiting for you,
Yeah.
picking you up.
Let's hit the
Mhm,
Chick-fil-A
I know.
after.
Yeah, it's like the scene in Goodfellas, but just way hornier.
Yeah.
Wow. That talk about a good feeling, man. I'm jealous of that. So would you say there's a lot of, I know we just talked about this basically, but what's the say percentage of people that are in the porn community and authentically on the Fanbus? So we got the Chick-fil-A guy, and then the jail guy is in porn already. Is there ever any times more recently, or was it more once Fanbus started, I guess it was more authentic then? Now it's more of like a vehicle for the smaller creators, I guess, to get on there?
It's really 50-50. It really is. We try to keep it like 50-50. We're pretty
Interesting.
like, we like to scout like new people, like in different things, it's just.
As an onlooker, like we said, I'm a massive fan of like porn that feels authentic.
Yes.
Mhm.
Like we had the Queen Angela White in here last week, and we were talking about my favorite porn, and I just said it was The Dancing Bear. You ever see The Dancing Bear?
I've been on Dancing.
You're on Dancing Bear?
No
Yeah,
way.
with that porn star.
No way.
Yeah. With that porn star.
Everybody stop.
Yeah, and
You were on- do you know which
actually
one?
The guy that was in the costume is him, the one that we're picking up. Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, literally.
Give me the rundown of Dancing Bear. How does that happen? How do you get cast in Dancing Bear?
Well, they just scout people.
So what happens? I want the whole rundown.
They pretty much just like there's agents that look for girls out in like Miami and
And they
stuff.
say, hey, you want to be on Dancing Bear?
Well, they actually tell you're going to be an extra to something else.
Okay.
Yeah, so first it could be like a tailgate something and like the person's not really doing anything, and as you're around like the studio more, they start saying, hey, you want to be part of like an XXX Dancing Bear?
So you were on Dancing Bear.
I have been on Dancing
I
Bear.
need more details.
And
though.
I fucked the guy that we're talking about.
Now, are you like set up to fuck him, or it was just kind of in the moment?
Well, I
you were
can't
extra?
rap their business out, can I?
I just want to know.
Well, I don't
I'm a
know.
massive
I mean-
Dancing Bear fan. I didn't know if they say, hey, you're gonna be the one fucking him, or they're just putting all these girls
Yeah,
in a
there
room.
is an organized
Or
way
they're
because
just
not
putting all
everybody
these
would be
girls
trying
in
to
a
take the
room.
guy's penis. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck.
So there is a little organized way.
Wow.
But I will say it's pretty authentic. Like when you're there, like girls really are getting horny because it's like, it's like kind of like a strip club show. And like, it's so your pants are getting hot. And sometimes and it actually is pretty random. Like sometimes they don't know who's going to end up like doing like a blowjob in it. That's like as you
Wow.
wish in the moment. So they don't
Wow.
plan that out, I believe. So, but the sex they have to have like established too because of like maybe testing
So
purposes.
the
and
blowjobs
whatnot.
come out of the
The blowjobs come out of
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn.
So your penis is gonna get hard.
My day is
that.
made. I cannot believe you're the first person we've ever had from Dancing Bear on here, and my day is absolutely made.
Yeah.
I'm a massive Dancing Bear fan. Wow. What a moment.
wild.
I'm thrilled. This
Mhm.
is great. Wow. I'm stunned. I'm a massive Dancing Bear fan. What would you say is your favorite OnlyFans content to shoot?
Oh, threesomes, of course.
Oh, so you're just a threesome gal? You're
No, I mean,
threesomes?
I do like everything. Like sometimes, I've been a part of like 15 girl orgies, and that's always fun, especially when I was like experimenting my like girl on girl stage. Like I feel like girls are naturally very curious about, hooking up with other girls. So that was definitely a good run when I was first doing all of that. I was like living life. I was like finally get to hook up with girls because I was always like nervous to kind of try to hook up with my friends. So it's like when you just like fuck all these other porn stars, like we're doing it for work, but we're totally loving this.
Nah, it's work.
Yeah,
It's work.
so I mean that used to be my favorite thing until I started having really good threesomes, and now I prefer threesomes over twosomes.
I feel like the majority of America does if they're given the opportunity.
Yeah, so
So I would like to ask you more about the 15-girl orgy.
yeah.
How's that go? How's that
I mean,
work?
usually like we have to like set up in a place where like we have to make sure someone's receiving and giving.
And this was all girls?
Well, yeah, I mean I have had like guys included in.
I know, I'm saying this was a 15,
yeah, all girls,
15
and there's definitely coming going on.
Where was that?
This was in Palm Springs. It started happening random. We were like filming for like a potential show to be on Netflix of Instagram models and OnlyFans creators. Ooh. And like the whole cast, we were just hanging out by the pool, and then one got horny, and then we're like, all right, fuck it, let's fuck each other.
Raise your hand and be like, hey guys, I'm horny now.
Yeah, we just started getting horny because we just started feeling on each other.
And this was obviously for content though.
Well, no, at first it wasn't.
Whoa.
We were done filming for the day and it just happened random. Like, that's why I like hanging out with the girls. I like to do it authentic because it's like, sometimes we don't really plan like, okay, what scene we're just going to do. It's like, hey, we're just going to go on like a little vacation and then whatever happens, happens.
So this is just for the love of the game.
Yeah. And then honestly too, we were probably putting on a show for like the Netflix like directors or whatever that were there.
Must have been a big day.
They were just like so shocked too, especially like they didn't just see like some rookies in the industry that are just like eating it slowly. They saw some like, we probably dominated each other harder than you've ever dominated.
Yeah, that must have been nice when you're fucking making Murdaugh documentaries and Disappearance of MH370 documentaries. Then you got Alexis Morgan and her gal pals.
Oh, yeah.
Going at each other. That sounds like a nice change of pace.
I know they'll never forget that.
So what would you say is right now in the industry, in your world, who's on the Mount Rushmore?
Angela White.
Obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I look up everyone. You know what's funny? Every podcast I was here, when you ask that question, I feel like everyone says Angela White, but it's so she deserves it. Like
she does.
She is.
I said, she came on last week and she was better than I expected.
She's an angel. Like really, like in person, like her energy, her sexual energy, everything is just a 10 out of 10.
I think I'm obsessed with Angela White.
No, I think so too. I think she puts this little spell on us.
No, seriously, she couldn't have been more amazing. We shot another video with her afterwards. She couldn't have been nicer. She took us to dinner. She was just an icon. She was amazing. And
I guess I really look up to like Lena Blug. Mm-hmm. You know, that's like
I got two more.
Kazumi.
On the Mount Rushmore. Wow. Okay.
Oh, of like who they're like who's doing
your personal favorites? Yeah. So
like as far as Lena, what, like sexual favorites or I mean Lena's like my number one. I feel like I've always looked up to her. Like I like the way that she's done everything. Her YouTube channels, her relationship. I just like her entirely as like a person and
she's got the social media thing on lock.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. Good for her.
Yeah.
Sweetheart.
Good mom. Everything good combo.
Yeah, I love Lena the Mom. I'm a Lena the Mom fan.
But I also like Savannah Bond.
Okay.
I used to like masturbate to her all the time, and now we're actually like pretty cool friends since we shot together. It's
like when a receiver says they grew up watching Tom Brady, and then now they're catching passes from Tom Brady.
Yeah, so it's actually like it's so funny because it's like when I hang out with her, I'm like, gosh, if she only knew how many times I really have just like gone to ham town on me.
Is that your most that you've ever done in terms of being a fan of somebody from before then?
Like hooking up with someone that I was a fan with before. Yeah, Savannah Bond and Sophie D was one. When I hooked up with Sophie D, I was so nervous. Oh. I was so nervous. And it was the beginning of time. So it wasn't like after I've had all this experience with girls. Mm-hmm. So it was like maybe like my fifth girl scene and her big, beautiful blue eyes and like looking at me and I was like, oh!
I never really thought about that whole scenario in the porn world when you're hooking up with somebody that you've been a fan of before. So you were a big porn watcher before back in the day? Oh,
yes. I actually felt like I had something wrong with me because I used to watch porn so much. Mm-hmm. And I used to have to flick my bean at least twice a day.
Yeah, so you're not one of those girls if I were to hit you up and say, guys like to ask girls all the time, do you actually masturbate? And they always say no.
Oh, no, I have to. Yeah. I can go to sleep if I rub one out. I don't care if anyone's sleeping next to me either.
You didn't have to throw that in there.
No, I have sneakily masturbated with my boyfriend on bed. I need to do it. And it's not that he wasn't pleasing me. It's just, it's self-love. It's just different. It just hits better when you do it yourself. And then, I fantasize about whatever it is, whether it's Haiti Gray, Angela White, whatever. I'm trying to go back on.
Interesting. That is always fun to just jerk off to a nice sexual thought that you've had in the past. Yeah. It's basically all sex is just making more memories to jerk off to.
Is it a turn on that your partner, whoever was in the bed as well, and you didn't tell him?
Maybe because it's taboo and it's wrong. It's kind of one time I masturbated when I was on my way back on a road trip and it was so risky because there was an 18-wheeler coming on the other side and I wasn't going to finish and I was so turned on and it's I might just die right now, but I'm going to get this finishing in. I know it sounds crazy, but then I've talked to people about this and actually masturbating while you're driving is very common.
Were you driving?
Yeah.
Whoa. Get the fuck out of here. You were not driving and masturbating at the same time.
I promise you, it's more common than you think. Even guys do it more than females.
No, we don't.
But don't ever think that a female has not done it while they're driving.
I'm saying a male or a female. I've never heard of anybody masturbating while they're driving.
It's much more common than you think. And you should try it because it's actually adrenaline and it's the risk of what you're taking.
As you're
as I'm driving, yes, 70 miles per hour, one hand is in my hands. Or I put the pants all the way down.
That sounds dangerous.
I mean, I couldn't wait to get home. It's usually when it's like a 3-4 hour road trip. It's like excites things. Whoa. And then also since I'm having like a lot of caffeine, like an energy drink, it's like something about energy drinks that get me extra horny. So kill some time, honestly.
That's a real shot. I never heard of that. That's shocking.
Trust me, you'll see how much more common it is. Start asking girls.
I'm saying for guys too. I don't think guys do.
Yeah, of course the guy thing. Come on. It's like Roadhead.
Guys.
I can't picture myself doing I don't got that. But
if it's a straight shot, then there's not really like you could put it on cruise mode.
I mean, coming while driving sounds extremely dangerous.
I guess it depends.
That sounds very dangerous.
I guess it depends how intense the
what if you get one of those bolt comes where you're feeling like you're electrocuted, like you just said?
Well, then hopefully it's not my time.
I've done my fair share of road trips. Driving next to 18-wheelers is scary enough.
I know, it was nighttime too.
So my favorite question to ask people: what is your most odd subscriber request you've had from OnlyFans?
I guess I would say like they wanted me to put the camera like under the bathroom toilet, like a camera, so they could see me like finish my landings onto.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
I think that was pretty weird. I know.
What's one you've done?
Like an odd request?
Yeah.
Gosh. Oh, okay.
You got one.
I mean, I think this is like
you got one.
I think this is a little like I feel a little wrong, but this like person really wanted me to act like his mom.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
and
bad.
He didn't say stepmom. No,
Did he mean like you wanted him?
It was the phrases he wanted me like to say.
Let's hear him.
Like they were wrong.
Right now, you're my mom. Tell me what he meant to say.
I know this is wrong. I know we shouldn't be doing this. You are my son, but I'm so tempted to be with you.
Oh, so he's into like incest.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that is. Or maybe he has a really hot stepmom and he failed to tell me that. But the things that he was saying was too specific. Like, I think it's from I think it was blood.
He wanted to fuck his mom.
I think so.
Ooh.
Or maybe hopefully it was adopted. I'm not, you know what? I don't know, but that was pretty weird.
That's not, yeah.
After that, I kind of felt like, I was like wondering, should I send this out?
Yeah, I was immediately thinking to myself, like, oh, girls call guys daddy all the time. I thought it was something like that.
Yeah, no, but there's guys that have mommy issues.
Whoa.
I feel like it's like pretty equal. It's just like, who's going to admit to if they have mommy issues or daddy issues is one thing. I think females are more aware when they have daddy issues than men. They don't really want to talk about what's wrong with them. What's
a good way to slide into Alexis Morgan's DMs? Just a hey or something better?
A picture.
Picture of what?
You and I mean, if you're trying to just fuck, send me your dick pic too.
So you're asking for dick pics?
Yeah, I'm actually all for the dick pic. I feel like if the guy just gets the dick pic out of the way, like I can establish whether I like it or not, and then we can move forward. It would just save you date money, right? It would save us time, and we don't have to.
It is a good play. It does sound convenient.
It is. I mean, I know girls they say dick pics are such a turn off and all that, and I'm just like
unsolicited. I could see it being a turn off,
or it could be a turn on because it's unsolicited. Look at what I have. I don't know. For me, it's a turn on. I don't mind it. I want to see the dick pics. I'm straight. It won't gross me out. It's sometimes females say that it grosses them out, but I genuinely get horny off of it.
I think we could all agree dicks aren't the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah, but
they're not the prettiest things out there.
To you.
You think dicks are
me?
Nice?
I can look at it and I think it's a beautiful, one of the nicest things I've ever seen. I'm very to the detail. I can remember a guy's penis, every vein he had, and details about it.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I feel the same way. One of my favorite movie quotes of all time is Superbad. When they're in the beginning of Superbad, and Jonah Hill says, "You ever see vagina by itself? Not for me." That's great. Dicks or vaginas, neither of them great, in my opinion. They're awesome when the time comes. It's not like I want to stare at a vagina per se.
Yeah, but for me, it doesn't bother me. Like I said, I feel like it would actually give you higher chances for me replying. If I see something I like, I'm definitely gonna reply rather than a hey.
You're gonna get way more dick pics than normal now, which I guess you're open to.
Yeah, I'm open to it.
You ever fuck a fan?
Oh yeah.
How does that go?
Actually, I like fucking a fan preferably more than a non-fan, I would say. Just a guy that maybe he meets me and okay, he likes me, but it's not a fan.
But now when you're saying fucking a fan, are you saying, let's say maybe an OnlyFans promotion you're doing, or I'm talking just you're out at a bar. You ever fucked a fan?
And the guy has met me in Alexa Morgan, or they met me at Exotica or whatever it is. Yeah, I have.
You fucked guys you met at Exotica?
Yeah.
What?
Yes. Well, because I mean, it was the perfect way to see what they look like in person, and I like their vibe, and I'm like, and you're my fan, and you know things. It was just, honestly, I feel like screwing a fan, it gives you like it's like this adrenaline thing, and also seeing like how much they like you and like how nervous they are, and you just feel like you're one of the hottest girls that this guy's ever been with, and he's gonna remember this moment forever. And it's like the way how much effort they're going to put in bed to show you that they could, because they you know, they've been seeing you online, they probably know what you like, you know, and they want to make sure that I'm going to be one of the best videos. They're going to put a lot more effort, and I feel like a lot of guys are selfish in bed these days. So I have found screwing a fan is actually even like a little bit more exciting than the norm.
Alexis Morgan.
Yeah.
Goddamn Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yes.
Hey, can I ask you an OnlyFans question? You don't have to tell me.
Yeah.
You have to tell me the answer to. Most of the time, I don't know why I never really ask people this. Most of the time, when you have, let's say, I know you guys call it a stunt dick, do you guys ever pay the guy, or it's more like you get to fuck me, you're not getting paid?
I
honestly never
I'm a
asked
pretty
that.
fair person. I've done both. You know, it just, sometimes I didn't want like maybe like the guy to have the rights to the video.
Yeah.
You know, if like he had his own OnlyFans, I preferred that actually like he didn't have the rights to the video. So I could do like a transaction, but most of the time like my videos are very organic, so it's not like a transaction, you know, so I haven't had to deal with that too much, you know. But there was like maybe if like I was collabing with like a certain porn star or something, and I'm like, hey, like, okay,
I think that's fair.
You know, you know, but like the regular guys.
I meant more like you meet a guy at a club, you're like sending him $1,000 the next day or something.
Oh, no. I'm not doing all that. No, because
I mean, they get to fuck you. Yeah, that's the whole point.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, I think they'll take the deal.
Yeah.
Give me your 3 celebrity crushes right now.
Oh, Channing Tatum.
Affleck, McGregor.
McGregor.
Not bad.
That's
we have different tastes in guys, but not bad.
I mean, I have like all time. It's like, it depends what season you ask me.
Like there's a few guys that I'll admit I would fuck that are very hot guys. Like I would say, I mean, it's a basic answer, but Gosling, it's gorgeous.
I don't think he's gorgeous. I think that's like a thing that everyone says that like.
I mean, he's a good looking guy.
Okay, he's like a regular good looking guy. If you take the fame away from him, he would just look like he like is like and living
Ryan
in the suburbs,
Gosling is a regular good looking guy.
I think that he's just a regular like, okay, yeah, he's nice looking, but if you take away who he is, I don't think that he's like bone structure amazing. And
how about Clooney? Clooney's got to get a presence to him.
Oh yeah. He does. He has a very
great voice.
Yes.
Good tequila.
Yes. You know, I like Gerard Butler a lot.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, you actually said our producer looks like Renner, and I've always said that myself. Renner and Butler look very similar. I've always thought that.
Yeah. Maybe when you're a little older.
Have you ever seen Sons of Anarchy?
No. But that's like the doctor show, right?
No, that's about bikers.
Fuck,
Charlie Hunnam.
Charlie Hunnam as Jax Teller is the hottest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like he's so hot. He's like the head of the biker club, and he's just. I'm like coming right now thinking about him.
My mom wanted Charlie Hunnam for 50 Shades of Grey. I'll throw that out there.
He would have been so good at 50 Shades of Grey over Dornan. Dude, Hunnam is a sex god. He's a sex pistol. I gotta show you a picture of this guy. I want your take on how hot Charlie Hunnam is.
He's a good looking dude.
Charlie Hunnam, SOA. There's one picture of him when this really sounds like I'm obsessed with Charlie Hunnam. There's one picture of him from like this from this magazine where he just looks so hot. I mean, he's just so hot. This picture. That's just a hot guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a hot guy.
Yeah.
And I feel like I sound like a dirty biker slut right now.
I feel like I prefer them. His hair's too slicked back. I like it kind of when they're like, they look like they haven't gone to the barber in a while.
Interesting. I can't believe you're an Affleck guy. That's shocking to me.
It's the J-Lo
I mean, you have to understand he's a little bit older right now, but like him and Daredevil, fine.
Oh, I mean, I love Affleck. How about that? Dream threesome for Alexis Morgan. Affleck, Lopez, Morgan.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Would that be your dream threesome?
With all
Ben Affleck and J-Lo, yeah, they're married.
I like the girl. Like maybe can we switch the girl?
Switch it out, J-Lo?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who you switching out? J-Lo for who? Who's the trade?
Maybe like I feel like Megan Fox is a good slut.
Ooh.
Yeah, I feel like she's good in bed.
The way you just said Megan Fox is a good slut too came with such conviction.
Yeah, like I feel like she's like a pleaser. There's something
Megan
about
Fox,
her that makes me feel like she's gonna like give you the time of your life in bed.
Her vibe, I would almost be scared if
I'd be scared. Fox.
Yeah, like she just looks like also too with her eyes. Can you imagine her blowjob eyes?
Stop.
Like she looks like she's really like probably crawls from like below to up.
You know probably has like long nails and like you hit your legs with them.
I really feel like she'd be like a killer.
It's like Jennifer's body, Megan Fox too. We're talking about. Wow, MGK really fumbled the bag there, huh?
I think they're like probably back together.
You think so?
Yeah. I feel like they have really good sex. I've heard good things about him in bed, so they're probably just having that crazy toxic like fighting sex where they just can't.
Yeah, they might. Yeah,
I
I would want to watch them have sex. That sounds. What kind of sex do you like? You like rough sex?
I'm a little bit about of everything, of course. Really, I enjoy like that deep, passionate missionary with like a cream pie, so like touch my soul. Just like kind of like those vibes. I like galaxy lights and like kind of that like very sensual, like 365 kind of sex, of course, with the right person. But other than that, like I said, I love threesomes. I love to dominate a girl and a guy to dominate me. It's like, he's dominating me and I'm like telling the girl what to do and what I want her to see her do. And
most of your threesomes are one girl, two girls, one guy?
Yeah, I haven't done two guys, surprisingly, yet. Ever? No.
Alexis Morgan. I love it. Nah, don't do it. Stay pure.
Oh, gosh. Well, but maybe one day I'll live the fantasy.
Wonderful. Is that the fantasy, though?
I think it is for a lot of females. We just don't, non-industry girls really don't admit it as much. But it does cross in someone's head.
Interesting. I've always wondered the science behind that, of how you could focus on, say, a blowjob and get fucked at the same time. But I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. Hey, I'm going to go through some tweets you've tweeted and just get your opinion on them.
Okay.
I want to have sex in every continent this year. Do you think that's a possibility, or not? We can't probably have sex in Antarctica?
Right? Well, why not?
You can. You can
I can take someone there.
Is it worth it to go to Antarctica just to fuck?
Well, I'm gonna definitely go there at one point in my life. Maybe not this year, but I would love to. Yeah, I travel a lot, so that's my thing. So there's something about me getting bent over in a balcony in Barcelona. It's just it's different. It hits different.
That does sound. That's just scenic. Scenic.
Different wine and stuff.
What's your favorite place you've ever been bent over?
Let's see. What's crazy? I'm just really I love getting bent over at a sex motel.
Ew.
There's something about it that maybe it's dirty in there, but they really have the whole setup of a real sexual energy in there. They have the right surround system around the room. They have the benches, and there's something about that. I'm in this grimy hotel because obviously God knows how many people have had sex in here. Might not be too clean, but it's just the whole aura, the energy in there. So I just like being bent over at a sex motel.
Knowing the history, what these walls have seen.
Yes, there's something about it. Sex motels, best sex of my life, always.
Congrats to sex motels.
And then you also have a time frame, so you're just trying to get the most in because you paid for that time.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I think there's a place like that in Nashville I've been to called the Dive Motel. Oddly to shoot a Sunday conversation, but it was definitely a sex hotel. They had toys on the bath. Yeah. Anyway, I want to be cuddle fucked right now. What's the definition of a cuddle fuck?
Kind of just lazy, spooning, insert it.
That doesn't sound very fun. This you tweeted, so I'm gonna ask the question back to you. What's the craziest thing you've ever done to fuck someone?
What's the crazy? Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, okay. I got onto a flight before a birthday. So I had a birthday trip. On the 20th, let's say the 23rd was my trip, and then I had just 5 hours. So I flew I think it was a 6-hour flight and then a stop just to be able to have sex for literally 45 minutes to jump onto the next flight to be able to make it back to Miami to get to my thing. Whoa. So literally all those hours in the air just to get a 45-minute fuck and then go on my birthday trip.
That's so horny.
Yeah, well, I couldn't. I probably wouldn't have had a good birthday trip if I had
who is this guy that you flew to across country for?
Just some, no one special. It was just a penis that I was really into. I get stuck on penis for a while. If that's the penis I want to fuck that penis until I have fucked it everywhere that I can and make sure that he remembers me as his best lay. I'm going to make sure that you have put me in every position possible because I'm going to make you remember me.
What a showman you are, Alexa Morgan.
Yeah, I do it. I get off to making sure that that was the best sex of your life, right? I want to take your soul when I fuck you by far.
The fella's gonna get horny at that clip. Yeah, that's a good clip. Yeah, that'll get the boys horny. Cross country though, jeez. All right.
Yeah, I think that was pretty crazy. I've done a lot of crazy things to fuck someone.
Any other ones? Any other good ones?
I just, you know what?
You got one in your head. I want to hear it. You clearly have a good one in your head.
Oh my goodness. I rented a U-Haul truck to be able to fuck in the back. Because there was no hotels at this area because everything was booked up because of a festival.
Where the hell were you? Where were you?
I might incriminate myself like with something. Might have been a little bit like a.
Where were you?
No.
It's a big country. You could be anywhere.
It was Vegas. I know.
Okay, that's not incriminating.
Well, maybe it was like, in a time I might have been with someone else and like,
Ooh. You getting a good old ex-boyfriend text now?
Yeah, right.
You fucked a guy in the back of a U-Haul?
Oh, so that was true. Those receipts were true.
And can we find this video on OnlyFans, or this is a pre-OnlyFans video?
This was a pre-OnlyFans video.
Whoa, that is so horny.
Yeah.
Congrats to you on the horny.
I mean, I don't need to I really be doing the weird stuff even off camera.
Wonderful.
Or the different things.
You tweeted this, which I was very happy about. I love hearing a man snore. Is that odd?
No, it turns me on. I love
this guy snores. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I feel like it's a very alpha, that's a man on my bed. It the louder the better, especially when the guys are wasted, they tend to snore louder, and I record it. And honestly,
yeah, hype us up.
It's kind of one of those things that I usually the guy I'm fucking, I love when he has BO.
Hype us snoring kings up.
I like to smell that stench of the man sweating.
Just guy shit.
Yeah, I just like it because I feel like I'm in in a man's presence. So the louder you snore, the hornier my pussy's gonna be at night.
Whoa, we're putting that out for all the snoring kings out there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I love my fellow snore guys. Fucking would love to hear that when I was doing a sleep study 8 years ago. What's your weak spot? You tweeted.
Oh, my neck. Mine's my neck.
I was gonna say, I wonder if you're gonna say what you tweeted because you didn't include it in the tweet. So what is it?
Reason being is because for that day I started getting a lot of heat action around my neck. Oh my God, I can come more through that than getting my pussy ate.
So you're just saying just rubbing your that
get breathing onto it and kind of just grabbing onto my neck or sucking on my ear slightly, but not fully doing it. There's something about it, just it sets me off. And I'm all the way level 10 horny.
Whoa, okay.
This area, for me, everything.
That gets it going.
Yeah.
Take note, fellas. Driving 100 miles an hour with your right hand on my pussy on the way to dinner. These vibes.
I told you.
Sounds dangerous.
I love the whole car thing.
Sounds dangerous.
It does sound dangerous, but I mean, it's I love that again, that whole adrenaline thing going on in the Miami 95 on the way to dinner, and you can't help but just feel on my pussy and taste it. Oh, that was such a hot moment. I had to tweet it because I was like, this is everything, and I want to remember this moment.
That happened?
I swear, why would I have tweeted that? I literally took a picture of the whole moment and everything.
Whoa, you got a picture?
Yeah, I do.
Put it on your OnlyFans.
Yeah.
When he's motivated to make me come through head and his fingers first.
Yeah. That's so hot, and verbally speak to me. When the guy talks to you while he's eating your pussy out, and eye contact.
What's he supposed to say?
I mean, yeah, you like that, or tell me something this pussy's so pretty. Oh yeah, who owns this pussy? I love it when a guy tells me and asks me whose pussy is this, because it's you're tell me I want to feel this is yours. There's something about when a guy's trying to take ownership of my pussy. I'm just I love it. Keep going. Keep saying that this is yours.
Yeah, I've said that many times in the show. I don't got it in me. I don't have dirty talk in me.
Oh,
no way I can ever be whose pussy is this? It's my pussy.
Yeah. You have to just
I don't got that. I don't got that. But hey, I guess some guys do. Would you say that? I'm gonna do would you rather quickly. Would you rather only from guys in history, only fingers and head, or PIV intercourse? Is that what they say?
POV?
PIV?
What's PIV?
Penis and vagina?
So just
just fucking or fingers and head? Which one
I would just take the fucking.
Over fingers and head?
Yeah, I could live without I mean, come on. I could live without the foreplay and whatnot. But the penetration's where you're really gonna
Yeah. You also tweeted besties who have threesomes. Yes. Greater sign. Have you had a threesome with one of your besties?
Oh yeah, so many with my best friend.
I'm talking about your real best friends, not your work best friends.
No, she's my real best friend.
Who?
Promise. Her name's Maria.
Is she in the game as well?
Yes, but we do them off of camera.
Okay, cool.
It's
so that's your best bud of all time.
Yeah, Maria's the kind of girl we have actually anytime that I have found a good lay, I'm hey, we need to fuck him. We need to fuck him together. Oh my God, I found a guy, because it's it's rare to find a guy that has good dick. Mm-hmm. That we that was so I always say, hey, you need to sleep with this guy, or she'll tell me the same thing. Hey, let's do a threesome with this guy. So it's kind of also too, how you kind of when you're dating someone, a guy wants a threesome, she'll hit me up for hey, can we have our threesome? I'm yeah, you've done it for me, so let's do it. And then I've also me and her also travel together. So it's you got to be with the friend that's with it all. I swear I have filmed so many of those things and videos that haven't even made it to the internet because you know.
I can't do threesome talks. It makes me sad. Yeah, it really does. I don't like to talk about threesomes.
It's the best.
I know, but a lot of guys don't get to do it, and it makes me sad thinking about it.
Yeah.
For Christ's sakes. Ooh, wait. Just trying to say, I thought Rick Pitino got hired by St. John's. He's not yet.
I always tell them, like, all my friends, if, like, I haven't slept with you, we're not real friends.
To dudes?
They're all my female friends. Like, I've definitely, like, industry friends and non-industry friends. I've boned you before.
Whoa. Alexis
like
Morgan.
we need to have sex. If we're real besties, we need to have sex with
What a
each other.
superstar, Alexis Morgan. Okay, next one. Do you play music when you have sex? If so, what songs do you go to? Any specific artist? What are you listening to when you're getting
Ooh, like some Don Toliver or like some crazy house music, like you know, maybe Rufus' Soul.
Yeah.
Ooh,
you know, like kind of like being like, that's when I'm like about to get some like intense like deep missionary, like, and there's like lights in the room. I like a lot of house music, so I'm like more in like a lot of places
loud luxury. Body Yoma.
No, that's not like real like house music.
Cox, little.
You know, it's more like some like Dead Mouse, some like you know, or like Skrillex. Yeah, you have no idea how more intense the thrusts are when they're like giving it to you, while like Skrillex is just going like bam, bam.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Yeah.
I love the music. I love it. I prefer, honestly, like if I can have music every time I fuck, I'm doing it.
I thought that's what people do.
Oh, not every time. Come on.
Doing quiet sex. Jeez.
Well, then how are you going to hear the verbal stuff? You know, you can't always do music.
I mean, you don't have to play it on fucking max volume.
Yeah.
You can have it on the background. You tweeted recently, thinking of getting a boob job. Thoughts?
Yes. Well, I wanted to know what my fans say, and of course, they're all saying, "Don't touch yourself" and stuff like that.
What do you mean? You
I kind of just like.
Do you want to get bigger tits?
No. I kind of want smaller.
You're getting them reducted?
Yeah, well, they're
it's like
natural.
Slapping God in the face. You're getting them reducted?
They're natural.
Are you doing it?
I think so.
No.
And so I'm gonna make sure that I film a lot of titty like scenes before.
Whoa.
Yeah, I want to do them.
Hey, your body, your choice.
Yeah, I want smaller.
Wow. What are you gonna go to? If you don't mind me asking, what's the sizing on those bad boys now?
34 double D.
So now you're going. What do you want to cut down to? Like a C?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I do.
This is the first live breast reduction announcement we've had.
Yeah,
on
but
the
you know,
show.
I love like the small titty, big ass look. Honestly, that's like my preference, like on a female. Like it doesn't need to have like huge tits, you know.
Damn. Well, hey, congratulations! I'm excited. It would be cool if you like did like maybe a pre-vlog and post-vlog about how your life changes. It's gonna be less back
Hopefully
problems.
it's a good thing. People are saying like your fans are gonna like be so mad because it's like I have like a natural boob like fan base, I guess.
The boobs, the fellas that like the normal tits, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Sad day.
Yeah. Gotta change it up, you know. I'm already like, I already had it for my 20s, you know.
I bet they'll come back.
Yeah.
The fans will still be. No, I mean the fans, not the boobs. They'll be gone.
Yeah.
Wow. What we were winding down here too. What a sad way to end. Just a few more. You tweeted, "Suck my toes while you're in deep."
Oh my gosh.
You're into a toe suck?
Yes, of course. So it's like, you know, legs are up, deep missionary. Like I said, as you can tell, I'm very like, I stick to what I like.
Mm-hmm.
And they suck on your toe. It's game changer. It's like they also too, like holding hands with my toes while you're in there. Amazing. And then slap the toe in your mouth. Put it in there.
You're a big toe person, huh?
Yeah, I like feet. I'll suck a man's feet.
Do you have a foot fetish, you'd say?
Yeah. I feel like I feel like I'm actually one of the females that do have a foot fetish. I'm always looking at girls' feet.
Yeah, there's
like
not
she'll
many
get
times
so
you hear
much
about
hotter if she had beautiful little feet. Like I'm like, wow, you just like went like from like an 8 to like a 10.
There are not many times you hear about a female foot fetish.
Yeah.
Do you have any other fetishes?
I like.
You got one.
This is not norm. I don't know if
You've done this so many times in the last
love
hour.
ass eating on a man. I really do.
So eating a guy's ass.
Yes, I love it because I feel like I'm taking like the dominance. Like I'm gonna be in charge now, and I know that I can make a guy come through his ass no matter how much he says he doesn't like it. I'm gonna put as much effort as possible to make it happen because most of the guys are always saying that can't happen, and me, like I told you, I like to prove to you that I could do whatever I put my mind to. So I'm gonna make you come through your butthole.
So in these
G-spot.
scenarios, though, you're just playing with it with your fingers. You're eating it.
Well, it depends
Licking
like
it.
how open the guy is. First, he'll let you like maybe like lick it like while you do the blowjob.
Yeah, 'cause
Then
I
you
would
start
always- I
moving
would
to,
assume he's
hey, let's
during a
put one
blowjob.
finger in there. Hey, let's put two. And that's when I'm really going to get you and really make you come.
You're gonna curve it back in.
Yeah, you got to curve it back in. You have a spot in there. Trust me. Trust me. And you know, there's been times where guys admit to me like when they're jerking off because I put it into their mind so much because it's a process of how I do it.
Yeah.
Like I start like
give us the step by step
slowly. You know, like we're having some drinks. I'm like, so have you ever gotten your ass ate? Like, oh, you should consider it's not. You have to make sure you tell the guy it's not gay, and then make sure you tell them that it's okay. Like everyone likes it. And he'll feel more comfortable to open up to it. Then you start like little by little. You don't want to hit him with that, hey, let me just stick 2 fingers in tonight. You go slowly. And usually when you're more and more uncomfortable with the person, like you've had sex a couple times, they're going to start opening their mind to this new little thing I'm going to do to you.
Wow.
And that's how I'm going to make sure you remember me forever because no one's ever going to do it better than me.
And do you think that, do you enjoy their favor to be returned to you? Do you like when guys eat your ass? Is that a thing?
It's not, I don't need it.
Like
it's
whatever?
Like, it's
No?
cool. You know,
nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's like one of those things that it's like, you know, when it's done to you so much, it's like, oh yeah, like because I have a big ass, so it's like, oh, I want to eat your
So I'm
ass.
sensing you're one of the girls that you prefer to give pleasure than receive pleasure. It seems.
Yes, I do. I love that.
Yeah.
Like I don't need to like, you know, most of the girls don't need to come every time. Like it's pretty normal. Like sometimes it's not like loaded up in there, but I definitely need to make sure that guy comes every time, or I'm gonna seriously think something's
really bad
wrong
track
with
record
me.
if that was a must every time. Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Well, hey. Pretty much wind it down here. You got anything else? Anything else you want to talk about?
We hit them all.
Nothing?
No.
Nothing popping in your mind?
Mm-mm. That was good.
You got to get to JFK in 3 hours?
Yep.
You're in Midtown right now?
Don't say that. Don't freak me out right
Let's
now.
check it right now on Google Maps. Just to see
oh my God. Why are you doing that to me?
Let's just check it out. Let's just see. Delta. Sorry, JetBlue. I love non-New Yorkers in traffic. It makes me happy. It's funny.
Just don't do that to me. Don't say that.
Oh, it's only 56 minutes right now. You're golden.
All right, let's not bring that up. All right.
You're golden. It's only 56 minutes. What do you mean?
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
5:20, you have clear. Board 4:40 means you got to get there. Say 4 o'clock. You're golden.
Yeah.
But I would go soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I'm going to run out of here.
You want to shout out your OnlyFans for us?
Alexa VIP. Obviously, OnlyFans.com, Alexa VIP.
Damn. VIP, that means the fellas are paid for some good stuff, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is your best OnlyFans video of all? What's your Mona Lisa? What's your OnlyFans Mona Lisa?
Either Krispy Kreme with Angela White. We ate cum off the donuts, or
Queen.
I had Girl Scout cookies with this girl, Alex Starr. Such a good
Oh, look
fun
at you
scene.
doing some culinary pornography.
Yeah, that's what I told you. I like to keep it a little entertaining.
We should start doing real food porn. Like real food. Like a brisket.
Okay. It's getting a little weird.
It's sushi's easy. Like a brisket. Ribs.
Okay.
Barbecue.
Well, there you go.
Good burger.
Yeah.
Maybe some I don't know, what's other random food? Maybe some pad thai.
Yeah, maybe some Chick-fil-A.
You're the one saying it's sponsored by Chick-fil-A. Now you brought it up. All right. Well, hey, Alexis Morgan, this was fun. Glad you came. Thank you for coming to beautiful New York City. And I wish you luck on your endeavors.
I know. Wish me luck on that traffic.